We're here with Trisha Chase at the Melody Tent, and you're going to give us the whole history. I don't know how big it is, but anyway, could you tell us when it started?
Well, we are celebrating our 75th year. We've been here since 1950.
That's interesting.
You know, and we've had world-class entertainment right up through this year. And, you know, hopefully we'll be going for at least another 75 years. We started out actually on Main Street for a few years and then came to this venue. It's seen a lot of changes over the years, you know, updating, becoming more state-of-the-art. We have, you know, like I said, all kinds of genres of entertainment. We started out back in the 50s with a lot of more stage productions, and you know, Angela Lansbury's been here. Like, you know, Bob Hope was here. We have a Legends wall that is incredible that we update every single year with everyone who's going to be here for that season. Everybody that has ever been here is on that wall. And it's just amazing to see.
Wow.
Yeah, it really is. And, you know, now we have, you know, music, time, everything has changed. We've got usually, you know, mid-40 range of shows during the season. And we typically go from, you know, beginning to mid-June to around Labor Day for our shows. We have a very short season, but it's jam-packed. And we have, you know, we have country artists, we have comedians, we have pop and rock, you know, a little something for everybody.
Who decides that? You know, you must have a lot of people that apply, right?
There's a whole booking process. Our CEO does that. He also has some people that work with him. And our schedule is a little bit set for the season right now. We have to go to print very soon to get our brochures done. But we do still maybe have room for another 1 or 2 shows.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And we release them slowly out during the season. You know, we put a few shows on sale, you know, pretty much every week. And it's a teaser. Before I actually worked here, I would, you know, I'm like, okay, who's coming? Who's coming? You know, I'm like, just tell us who's here. So yeah, I don't have anything to do with that. And I'm just excited as everybody to see, you know, I'm like, oh, yay.
So when people come, do you put them up at places or do they find their own? How does that all work?
There are some times where they stay at local hotels. A lot of times they're in and out. They're going to other venues. There are some artists that, you know, they play our venue here. They'll play in Cohasset. They'll also play out in Indian Ranch, out in Webster, Mass. So, you know, they're kind of in the area. They have beautiful buses, you know, and that's a lot of times where they hang out.
They do.
Yes.
They really do. I mean, that's what you always see, but that's how that really works. Oh, wow. And do you try to have a mix of, you do have a mix.
We do.
But do you try, is that in purpose, like we're going to do blank, blank, blank? You know, how that's all decided must be a challenge.
We do have a good group of acts that come pretty much every single year. You know, we have an ABBA tribute here every single year. And, you know, they just about almost always sell out. They're doing 2 shows for us this year.
Wow.
And people, they want to have fun, you know. So we do try to pick and choose, you know, to have a well-rounded group of entertainment so everybody can enjoy something. And we actually do have a children's show this year. It's going to be a production of Cinderella.
No.
Yes.
Oh, Oh, that's
Yep.
cool.
Yep. So, so that'll be great. You know, people are here for a week's vacation. You get, you know, sometimes a little tired of the beach. It's a little something
that's
to
true.
do, and you can still go to the beach in the afternoon. Over the years, things have changed with, you know, the tent. We originally had a canvas tent. It's now a beautiful state-of-the-art vinyl tent that has a vented cupola to help with ventilation.
That must be quite a production to put that up.
Goes up in a day.
One day?
One
That's
day.
it.
One
Wow.
day, yes. And, you know, then, you know, they have to put the lighting and, you know, the sound equipment, you know, up there and all of that. But goes up in a day. They've got it down. They've been doing this for years. So, you know, once the tent's up, the town is like, okay, summer's just about here.
That's great. That's great.
Sorry,
You have
water.
other little buildings around you. What are they used for? Now, we're in one.
We're in the hospitality
Hospitality
suite.
suite.
There are different dressing rooms in here. We have a kitchen. There's a back patio that they can enjoy while they're here. We have the bigger building is our main concession stand.
Okay.
And then we have a smaller concession stand and a couple little satellite concession stands on the property. Of course, the restrooms and our box office and our main office here. This is the best place to see a show. We have a lot of upcoming people. We have a lot of people that they've done their shows, but they still like to come.
That I actually am aware of,
It's
yes.
such an intimate venue. We have seating for 2,300 people,
Wow.
and the furthest seat from the stage is 50 feet.
Wow.
There's not
That's
a bad
impressive.
seat in the house.
Wow. That's impressive. I didn't realize it was that big.
Yeah, and we have free parking. You know, it's
Oh,
not like the bigger venues.
And you don't have any trouble with the parking?
No. We have a lot of different entertainment this year that hasn't been with us before. When the gates open and the patrons are coming in, the house music goes on, you know it's going to be a great night. The energy here is so great.
So no hints about who's coming this summer?
Oh, we have a whole website of who's coming this summer. We have Lee Bryce that's coming back with us. He hasn't been here for a few years. We have some other country artists that are coming. We have, of course, Margaritaville just opened last year. We have a Jimmy Buffett tribute band coming this year. We have the Cape Symphony with us this year, and Chris Bodie's back this year with us. Just so many. Go on melodytent.org and you can see our full schedule and come see us and enjoy a great night underneath the tent.